Where do you see it? I mean, first rounder got hurt, got injured, but they still got Sam Darnold as a quarterback doing well with a new start. I like Kevin O'Connell, what they got going on. What you see them doing this year?
You know what? KOC, he's brought a new perspective to our organization.
Yeah.
If you look at our history of coaches, excuse me, they've never been as young as him. And I think he brings in, I don't say that LA vibe, but he brings in a vibe that's a younger vibe for our organization overall.
Yeah.
And it just starts with him. And I think he brings comfort. And I've had the pleasure of being on the golf course with him and being around him, seen him at the Timberwood basketball game. But he just brings that player-coach perspective to these guys. And they had Zimmerman before, but I think he's relatable to these guys. And bringing in Sam Darnold and JJ, because I do a thing with the rookies, so I've gotten to meet all the rookies and young guys, but he brings that comfort with these guys, and I think he's just more relatable. The guys believe in him. Because our previous years of the Minnesota Vikings, the coaches all been older coaches, and we all been around coaches.
Yeah,
we
a little bit more of a authoritarian type of a coach. Do what I say, and it's only one way.
I'm grandpa. This is goddamn it. This is the way y'all gonna do it.
Yeah.
And he's brought in that young perspective. I mean, you see him, man. He always got the fresh gear on, walking around, tapping people, and the guys that's more relatable to our guys. And the Wolf family. For our organization, man, they're looking at saying, you know what? We're turning the page on our organization. Before we had these guys, and these young guys are getting a chance to play. And years before, you had to wait till you were a much older player to get a chance to play here in Minnesota. Now all our young guys are getting more chance to play, and they're showing what they can do. And I think that's the big part of it. These young guys are playing, they're playing together, and when you're around them, man, you can just see the love, the kinship of how these guys are they're gelling. And I'm not saying I'm not looking at Super Bowl and all that, but I know we've got a great group of young guys that are building for the future. And I'm happy to see that for our organization, as for Minnesota Vikings, as for our fans, because that's fans just want to see. And the biggest part of it, we got a lot of our players who are really involved in our community.
Oh, that's dope.
And I learned that from Tony Dungy, which I still do today, which is get involved in our community,
right,
helping out. And, man, from Phillips to just all the guys, man, they're out in the community giving back. And that's what they're winning at. And that really goes a long way for our organization.
Well, last one, man. I know you got to get up out of here. It's the Get Got podcast, right? We say Get Got.
Get Got podcast.
Yeah, we did an interview years ago, me and Money, and he used some famous words. He said, everybody gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got. You know what I mean? So that's why we named this thing the Get Got podcast.
Good God, right? I need a word for that, dog.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we always ask our guests, has it ever been a time in your life on the football field where you got? You know what I mean?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
I knew that was coming.
Was Barry Sanders involved?
No. You know who was involved in it?
What's up?
Number 37, time he played for the Cardinal, Larry Centers.
Oh, Larry Centers. He's a baller, bro.
Yeah, he was different.
Baller.
He was different.
Yes.
Man, I decided to jump outside and in because they said that tackle out there, he's a little weak. So I'm going to jump out there. I'm going to get me a little easy sack on him. So I'm going to come around the corner and I turn. I'm like, there he is. I'm going to go get him. Next thing I know, I'm like, damn, is that a plane?
He caught you down.
I was like, there's a plane up there? What's that Oh! Hey,
Hold on, you got chipped?
Oh, he chipped shit out of me. I mean,
I broke some down with a chip before too.
Same arm, same leg.
But you know, I'm running like this, and all I know is I was like, yeah, playing. Next thing you hit that ground, jump up. I was like, you, excuse me for saying it, but I went, you, dog. I stopped. Play was still going on. I just stopped. I looked over there, and the quarterback was still holding the ball. And Dennis Green got on me after this one, back in the day. But this quarterback, I mean, I went over and grabbed him. They threw a flag out. I was wrong. I apologize. I was fine. I drug his ass over to the sideline. Said, don't y'all ever do that again. Man, that was. I looked at Larry. Every time I see Larry Center.
Yeah, he know it too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what I love about it.
But I tell him, I go, bruh, what you did to me, that was wrong, man.
That was wrong.
I ain't been right since. Every time I see him, I'm like, hey, man, oh good, dog.
Yeah, I got to see you. I got to see you.
Oh, man.
Oh,
dog, that right there, I said, man, I mean, he hit me, dog. My feet went up in the air. I'm watching the game. Look at that.
Walking on air.
Dog, I was like, look at that plane.
you shocked back to life.
Yeah.
We playing.
Yeah.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I get mine. 2-4 to 2-6, and if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.